So the time of recording this video is the 26th of May 2026, and I'm recording this video because I want to share something with you that took me an embarrassingly long time to figure out. And that is, you can spend years working hard, learning, building, showing up and grinding, only to realize you still have so far to go. Not because you weren't good enough, but because you were becoming someone by accident, sleepwalking through life and living on autopilot instead of on purpose. My name is Bowale Adeleye, and in a nutshell, I'm a performance marketer, a father, and a man on a journey of personal development and spiritual awakening. I've built multiple campaigns that have generated millions in revenue for other people's businesses. I've worked with major brands across the world and been in spaces that I actually should be quite proud to have occupied. But recently, I've learned I'm actually still playing life pretty small. Now, we all get these wake-up calls in life from time to time, sometimes in the form of a breakup, a tragedy, a loss, or a life-changing accident that, of course, we didn't see coming. But for sure, sooner or later, these events will happen, and with them, we are reminded of who we are and left with that gut feeling that we were put here for something greater. Now, for me, that time was about 20 years ago, just before my daughter was born. Like, something shifted in me. I gained an overwhelming drive to become more, to learn more, and to be a better man. The kind of man that she would look up to, not just as a provider, but as the best father I could be. So I basically locked myself away, learning, studying, and binging everything about marketing, business, fitness, psychology, and personal development. But I left out one important part: my faith. And the problem was, I really didn't know where I was going. And so I never committed to one path long enough to build a foundation. Because at the root of everything, I never truly believed in myself. I jumped from one shiny object to another shiny object, course to course, strategy to strategy. And don't get me wrong, some of it worked, and sometimes it worked really, really well, which actually was part of the problem. And most likely from the outside looking in, it probably looked like I was gaining momentum and success. But on the inside, I knew the truth. I was putting a plaster over a wound that was hemorrhaging, and deep down inside, I had that constant feeling of inadequacy, unresolved past traumas, and insecurities that kept showing up, ruining relationships and opportunities, destroying any little momentum I had built up. I didn't even know it, but I was building the life of someone who was always preparing to live rather than actually living life. So this channel is dedicated to me changing that once and for all. I have a deep yearning to live life on a grander scale and live a real adventure. And while doing so, I plan on sharing everything with you in terms of mindset, faith, and not just business, but the psychology of peak performance and true long-lasting success. So for me, this is going to be my hero's journey, and I'll be blessed to share it with you, and I hope you enjoy the journey with me.